Okay, so we're told that we've got a square, so we know that all the sides are the same. So I'm just going to put that mark on to show that they're the same. It also says that from A to B is 4 centimetres. So that length there, that diagonal is 4 centimetres. Now the question is asking what is the area of the square. So the area of the square is either length times width or length times length, which is just L squared, and so on. So whatever method you use for working out the area. Now the problem lies in the fact that we don't know what one of the lengths is, so we can't use that to calculate the area. So let's have a look at what we do know. If I just take half of the triangle, so we've got 4 centimetres, we've got A, B, so I'm just going to call the other vertex C, so we've got a label on it. I'm going to label the rest of the triangle, so it's convention to label it with a lowercase, so A opposite A, B opposite B, and C opposite C. Now what we've got is a right angled triangle, and hopefully if you know your properties of squares, you can now realise that you should be using Pythagoras to help with this question. What we do know about Pythagoras is that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So we can use this now to help us work out the sides. We know that C squared is 4 squared, so we know that this is going to give us 16. Now A squared plus B squared, until we know the values, we can't add those together. However, what we do know is that these are the same length. So instead of calling it A squared and B squared, I'm going to call both sides x, because now I can say it's x squared plus x squared, and I can simplify that to get me 2x squared. Now I know that 2x squared is equal to 16, I can just use balancing equations to solve that equation. So firstly, divide both sides by 2. That's going to get us x squared is equal to 8. Next, if I've got x squared, I need to square root both sides to get x on its own. So the square root of 8 we don't know, so we just say it's root 8. So now what I know is if I draw the square again, I know that I've got root 8 as one side, and obviously being a square, it's root 8 the other side. So the area, length times width or length times length, is just going to be root 8 times root 8. Now root 8 times root 8 is root 64, and we know the value of root 64 is 8. So your answer to that question, the area is 8. Obviously we need to give some units, so it's going to be 8 centimetres squared.